We can bring it on the floor. Never danced like this before. We don't talk about it.
Hey guys, what's cracking? It is Cracking Nation, coach of the Boston Bisharps, and today we are here with a tumultuous game against the Tampa Tyranitar, to say the least. They are coached by Sullry, who is definitely a very skilled player, and so we have to take this battle very seriously. But this battle is has a weird story behind it that I'm sure several of you are probably aware of. But we're gonna do this battle and hope for no hacks. Regardless, I was at one point contemplating just leaving the league. I did leave for a little bit, but I was kind of coerced into coming back. And I was just like, okay, I will come back under like these conditions. Because it is tough having, I don't know, like it's a weird thing to complain about, but like 3 seasons, championships, and then like after 6 seasons, it's just like this is kind of, I don't know. I kind of wanted a break for a little bit, but I was coerced into coming back. So we're gonna take a quick look at our team. First up, we've I gotta rename this. Okay, so first up we've got, oh my god, what the hell? Here, why isn't it saving your name? I don't know why it's not saving this name. Anyways, so we have a pretty cool team here with Dragon Dance Ments, who definitely can put a lot of work in this game. We've got a Verizian set that should hopefully be able to do some work. Basically just all out attacking with Expert Belt. We've got Steelium Z McGearn with Shift Gear, which is a pretty dramatic set. I think hoping for the best out of this set. We've got Metagross with an AV Metagross with Pursuit, Meteor Mash, and Headbutt Bullet Punch. Basically, is really good at answering a lot of things on this team. We have got. Actually, I just want to check speed tiers on Rose Raid real quick. 216. That's not what a speed tier is. We are a speed tier for like a lot of specific things, such as this Metagross is for Mandibuzz, so we can hopefully get 2 hits on Mandibuzz. But we got Chop Suey. It's kind of like a defensive Druddigan with some offensive presence. So it's basically a tanky set, and Rocks should be hopefully very helpful against this team, as it really helps McGear and I get a sweep off. Men's doesn't need it, but we have 2 sweepers here that could both potentially go off this game. Finally got an AV Wishy-Washy. We're going to Assault Vests again. But AV Wishy-Washy is definitely a very promising Pokemon in this matchup, and it's pretty much, I don't know, it's just a really good set for it. Wishy-Washy is just so good. But yeah, Wishy-Washy is able to just take hits and hit back hard in general. So that is the team, and we are going to just accept this challenge and get this rodeo started. Okay, so right off the bat, we see Roserade. Chandelure was very scary, I think. Marowak's interesting. It is a mon that can definitely threaten my team a lot, so putting pressure on Marowak's going to be huge. Metagross matches up awful well on turn 1, although Rocks are very key. He does clearly have a Defogger and Latios, and I would hate to be trapped 1-on-1 versus Chandelure on turn 1. However, Wishy-Washy does also lose against Rose. So basically, everything seems to be losing to one Pokemon. For example, Druddigan actually loses. Druddigan's actually a really bad lead matchup despite its Rocks. It really fears. Although it does lure in Latios and potentially give us a chance to get up our Rocks right off the bat. So I think that's actually not as bad as I'm just thinking. But Verizian's really mediocre until we know sets, basically. Because while it does have the ability to hit, I think, this entire team for super effective damage, which is pretty cool. It's very mediocre until it knows what's Scarfed, what it's going to be able to kill, when it's not, etc. For example, Intimidate on Gyarados could shut this down pretty well. Mens obviously is premature, although, I mean, is it that premature? I don't know. Rocks damage is nice, and chip damage, and then Magearna is obviously also very premature. It's good that we ran a Shadow Ball. Steelium Z allows us to get Muck pretty well, so that's going to be where that comes in handy, I think. For some reason, Magearna doesn't get any Psychic coverage, but I feel like Druddigan is the play. So he actually does start off with it, which is definitely interesting. I'm going to go into Metagross. We eat that up, and we get to see that he's not revealing an item, which leads me to believe he's actually Scarf to take on this men's set. So that's definitely interesting. I'm gonna click Pursuit here. Although, is it better to click Zen Headbutt on his switch in? No, because this is all that's stopping Mens from sweeping, it seems like to me right now, so. That Draco, I haven't uploaded this team. Really just made it. So we're gonna plug Metagross into this set against the Latios. Draco did how much damage? 23. What? How did Draco only do 23? Oh, because this is the wrong Metagross set. What the hell? Oh, it's because Metagross won't save his damn name for some reason. I want to see. Wow, Choice Scarf Latios actually does. That's not even Scarf. He's like. Draco's like a coverage move, and he's actually physical, in which case that would be kind of nuts. But I'm just going to Groundium Z. That was very well played on his part. That's scary. There's a Latios. Can Magearna get up a shift gear on this? So he's probably like a physically offensive, and then Earthquake's gonna do a lot in that case. Magearna can take one and shift gear up, but it has to use its Steelium Z to kill. That doesn't even do much. Some chip damage would be key on this thing right now, because although it's a plus, it is a lot of minus special attack. That's scary, but there's a Z crystal. Definitely can actually probably bring this in and do some damage to something. What he wants to bring in is beyond me. It's also a chance to definitely bring in my rocks, considering he's now at how much did it do to my Metagross? Draco. That looks about right. 23.6, so he's actually probably like, wait, what the hell is going on? Because this is really low special attack right now. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, that's because it's the wrong Metagross set again. Jesus Christ. 23, so he's probably like something like that. Yeah. I just want to plug in Druddigan. You obviously can't take a Draco, but continue to take a. And the thing is, this actually means he's probably running Druddigan's nice against this team for sure. Rocks is key, I think. So I'm gonna go for the rocks. It's hard to find chances to set Magearna up with that, now that I know that. I'm just gonna click Thunder Punch. I think Wishy Washy is a pretty good play here, although Wishy Washy can definitely stay healthy here. I'm just gonna click. I might just click Dragon Claw here, anyways. Definitely don't want to mess around with like this. It says gives contact, right? Yeah, this isn't Bone Ring. It isn't a contact move. He might just be running Earthquake. His Bone Ring isn't accurate. Yeah, I think he'd just be running Earthquake. But Earthquake would probably just do the same amount of damage, right? Yeah. So. I feel like Verzian's a good switch in here. It's good to know that he's now actually a. If he clicks Double Edge, that would suck. The thing is, -1, we can't really do a lot to this thing. Wow, this thing's power. I think Verzian's the play. He does get his rocks up as well. And that is punishing. He's going to fear the Leaf Blade and switch in something that he thinks can take a Leaf Blade. That's probably going to be something like Muck, or he's got a lot of things that can take a Leaf Blade. I'm going to click Zen Headbutt, I think. Well, he knows I can click Zen Headbutt on the next turn, so I feel like X Scissor is not a bad move here. I'm curious what he's going to assume me to switch in here. He's playing really well. This is a chance for, I don't know, this thing has Ice Punch, right? So this is not a chance for Advance to set up. Let's calc the Verzian's damage against Muck. That's going to be important. X Scissor did how much damage? 12%. Oh, that's probably around his investment. Yeah, we can't kill right now. Zen Headbutt could flinch, but this is a pretty useful Pokemon right now against this team. We could also take the turn after this to shift gear and try to start going off. So Muck can't hurt Magearna that much. I think that's a good chance to try to set up the Magirna sweep right now, actually. Okay, that's fine by me. Because even if he's offensive muck, that's kind of what I wanted. Fire punch, gunk shot. Yeah, I think Magirna could probably take one and use that to set up his shift gear, and then flash cannon it up. How much did my Zen headbutt do from Vrizian? That's very key. 55. Huh. So I get the feeling he's actually probably running X Scissor to 12. So that looks like a kind of more likely. In which case, I don't know. I think we have to see what happens. And just click shift gear here. Soul Heart's gonna get really nice here. But Steelium Z is a very nice thing to save because I don't think I can get through Rose Raid without it. What if yeah, I'm not using that. F that. Okay, actually at this point, I can click Flash Cannon and save my Steelium Z. 432. I just gotta check speed tiers. Where does 432 puts me above Scarf Gyarados? Also, unless that's Scarf Roserade, I outspeed his whole team. Unless it's Scarf Latios, I guess. Scarf Roserade is there. Scarf Latios is at what, like 525? Yeah. And it's not Scarf Latios, so so I want to calc Roserade a lot right now because Magirna's perfectly set up. I don't know why he clicked protect there. I guess he was trying to get some HP. But we're up at +1 with rocks. I think we have a really good shot at this game now. We're back in this game. I think Magirna could definitely pull something off here. I also think okay. I don't know, the game is not over yet just because there are so many calcs that somehow this thing has to get through, and I'm just not sure about what this thing's EVs are. So we're gonna... Vrizian did 12% with its X Scissor to Muck. It also did 54 with its Zen Headbutt. So this does not let it do 54 damage, actually. So he's probably... This could be 54, in which case Magirna's Flash Cannon is a guaranteed KO. If it's even mixed, the roll is still probably in our favor. And we can still... Yeah, we outspeed everything, and there's no priority on this team. Oh, wow, it ate that. No burn. Whew. No burn. Wow, it ate that, so... That Flash Cannon did no damage. What the hell? How did it do 26? He's probably this kind of set. And that was... So we have our first soul heart boost. So +1 is huge because this lets us get so much more on things like Chandelure. I don't know why you didn't click protect there. I do think it's worth calcing if a +1 flash can OHKO Roserade at this point. Let's see, he's like, so we are actually at +1, so it's gonna do a lot. And then Steelium Z doubles. Yeah, this thing is power, so he has to be hella bulky. I don't think Marowak is a threat anymore. Roserade's definitely more bulky. Okay, it really depends on what he goes into. Basically, if he gives up a kill, we're in a good spot. How much can we do with Dazzling Gleam to a defensive Gyarados, like I'm assuming he is? Not a lot. Crap. He's got to go into Gyarados then. And with a waterfall or an earthquake, he could do hella damage back to us. But as soon as we get that kill, I'm getting sent mad calcs right now, and it doesn't. So I gotta tell Easy Bake off a little bit in chat, so you guys are. So I've definitely taken a lot from my terms. We know this thing isn't AV. So the question becomes very quickly, he's not running speed, we know that. We have to click the Z, Steelium Z, I think. Because we cannot kill with anything else. No, it's not even a safe kill. Like, see, that the fact that he's at 88 means it's actually a pretty even roll. Corkscrew Crash. So now we are at +2. So now we're at the mercy of, we have no more Z Crystal. So if Roserade is able to take this hit, which it very well could be. The game's definitely not over though, because I definitely see like the right sets get him out of this predicament. 100%. Like Gyarados can definitely eat one. Gyarados is actually out, I think. Yeah, after rocks, Gyarados can't really do. Gyarados isn't out, but the thing is, there's definitely comeback potential here. So we go into the Chandelure that we just click. Now it's definitely over, I think, because he doesn't know I have Shadow Ball. And so now I definitely can kill things. So we are at +3 actually. I don't know if Rose Raid can take one. I do wonder. Find myself wondering. I can actually with the right set. But it is not the right set, and I think that is now game. Soul Heart quickly proves to just be too much for sullry. Man, this was a great game though, because it's like this game speaks a lot to the just amount that a Z crystal can shift the game. I think they're very controversial in draft format. I think this game that speaks to it because this game's tide just shifted so dramatically. And whether you consider that's good or bad, sullry is a fantastic player, and he had me on the ropes until it's just like this can easily just snowball games out of control, and whether you like that or not, like this, it just lets you power through things that you couldn't power through before. But anyways, good game, well played to sullry. It was definitely a great game, and I gotta give mad props to this guy because I mean, obviously not everybody knows the like depth of the situation, but basically I will explain and I'll give him some credit because he absolutely deserves it. The first time we played, the game was incredibly hacksy, like, and he acknowledged, like, and I acknowledged, and everybody else acknowledged, like, it was obscene. Like, the game was not fair because there were several moments where I was just like in a clear lead, or either in a clear lead or in a position to get a clear lead, and it was just completely destroyed by his the hacks that were very, 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 very one-sided. However, following that, I made the decision, like, because I've had 2 hacksy weeks in a row, and I was like, hey man, like, I'm not enjoying the league this season so far. The hacks just are getting to me, and I don't want to be in a situation where, like, I just feel like this every week, like, especially because I got a lot going on in my life, and I don't know, it was just like between having a lot going on and having all these 6 past seasons in a row, I just decided, like, this is just not how I want to continue enjoying this league right now. I do want to come back, but I just am not enjoying it right now. And I decided to, like, just call it and be like, okay, I'm going to quit the league. And sullry was incredibly generous and offered. I said, I will give you a rematch if you come back. And that meant a lot to me. It means, like, I don't know, he's a person that clearly, beyond just being, like, a very honorable thing to do, he's clearly a person that, like, it was nice to know that, like, I mean, he's been an incredibly helpful player in my past, and it was nice to know that he was, like, looking out for me. So I got to give him mad props. He's a fantastic player. Yeah, he's just a fantastic player, like, and I don't know, he's a good guy, I think is what this battle really shows. So I just want to take that moment in this battle to just really give him some credit because he absolutely deserves it. He didn't need to do this battle. Like, he didn't need to do this battle. He would have been either playing Gord. He would have been playing Gord or and so I don't know what he wanted to do, but, like, he really didn't need to do this to give me this rematch. That said, like, I wasn't gonna come back. This was kind of like, it wasn't the only factor because I do love this league and it's hard for me to, like, avoid it, honestly. Like, it's become a big part of my life, so it wasn't the only factor for me to coming back or staying apart. But the fact that he gave me that gesture and was like, you can do that, we can rematch if you want to come back, and I don't know, it was just a lot of good faith. So again, I guess I'm just repeating myself right now, but I just really want to give him some props and a really huge shout out. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You're gonna basically just picked up 6 kills. So if you did enjoy this video, leave a comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. It is always very appreciated. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Kraken Nation out.